Hey, tidbitters. Yes, those are palm trees in the background. And no, I'm not sorry about it. We're enjoying our time here in Florida. The UP winters get kind of long, and it's so nice to come and thaw out the end of the winter. Today's scary word is incarnation. So we're really jumping in the deep end of the pool with this word. The theologian C.S. Lewis says that the incarnation is the grand miracle. He says that it's the miracle that every other miracle either prepares for it or results from it. So really, when we're talking about the incarnation, we're talking about the main miracle that God has ever done. So what is the incarnation? The incarnation is really, the word means enfleshment. So having flesh, being in flesh. The incarnation of God being in flesh, which is of course what we celebrate at Christmas time. Jesus being born, coming into flesh, God coming into flesh, being born and laid in a manger. I don't think there's a clearer place in the Bible that talks about the incarnation than in the beginning of John's gospel, when John says that the Word became flesh and he dwelt among us. That's the incarnation. God enfleshed himself and he came and lived here with us. The most important thing for us to realize and to understand about the incarnation is that God joined himself to us. God connected himself to humanity because God became a human. God is forever connected to us. If you are a human being, which I can assure you you are, God is joined to you. God became a human. I think one of the devil's main strategies is to get us to deny the incarnation, to get us to separate ourselves from the God who joined himself to us, from the God who became human, Jesus Christ. Of course, God doesn't let that happen. That's why God gave us a sacrament called the Sacrament of Holy Baptism, where he joins us to Jesus Christ, so that we are concretely joined to Jesus, so that we know we have been joined to him. There is no way to separate you from Jesus Christ. You are baptized into him. His righteousness has become yours. Your sin has become his. The church father Athanasius had a wonderful way of describing the incarnation. He described it as a king going live in a city. And because the king lived in the city, it made the whole entire city an honorable place, so that no enemy would dare to come into the city, no robbers or anything would dare to come and take advantage of the city, because the king lived there. Well, that's what the incarnation has done for us. God came here and lived amongst us, and he took away the threat of death. So my friends, whatever you're facing in life, whether it's your sins and your struggles, whether it's the death of a loved one, whether it's any of the other pressures and troubles that happen to us in our life, we know this, that we have a God who's in it with us, because God is incarnate. So yes, I'd agree with C.S. Lewis. The incarnation is the grand miracle.